Welcome to the 10-Minute Library, where we bring you the magic of great books in just 10 minutes. Today's episode features Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling, published in 1997. Sit back, listen, and let the story unfold.
Chapter 1, The Boy Who Lived. The story begins on Privet Drive, where the Dursley family lives, a perfectly ordinary family who despises anything unusual. Vernon Dursley notices strange happenings across town. Owls flying in daylight, people dressed in robes, and whispers about someone named Harry Potter. That night, Professor Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall arrive outside the Dursleys' home with a giant named Hagrid, who is carrying a baby, Harry Potter. Dumbledore explains that Harry's parents, Lily and James Potter, have been killed by the dark wizard Voldemort. When Voldemort tried to kill Harry, his curse backfired, leaving Harry with only a lightning-shaped scar on his forehead. Voldemort vanished. Dumbledore decides to leave Harry with the Dursleys to keep him safe. Chapter 2, The Vanishing Glass. 10 years later, Harry lives a miserable life with the Dursleys, who neglect and mistreat him. They spoil their own son, Dudley, while forcing Harry to live in a cupboard under the stairs. On Dudley's birthday, the family visits the zoo, where Harry unknowingly uses magic to release a boa constrictor and trap Dudley in the enclosure. This incident hints at Harry's unique abilities, though he has no idea why these strange things happen around him. Chapter 3, The Letters from No One. Mysterious letters addressed to Harry begin arriving, but Uncle Vernon intercepts them. As the letters increase in number, Vernon becomes increasingly paranoid and moves the family to a remote shack on a rocky island. Despite their efforts to escape, Harry's letter finally reaches him when Hagrid bursts through the door at midnight, delivering it himself. Chapter 4, The Keeper of the Keys. Hagrid explains Harry's true identity. He is a wizard, famous in the magical world for surviving Voldemort's attack. Hagrid also reveals that Harry has been accepted into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The Dursleys have been lying to Harry about his parents, who were not killed in a car crash but murdered by Voldemort. Hagrid takes Harry under his wing and begins preparing him for his new life. Chapter 5, Diagon Alley. Hagrid takes Harry to Diagon Alley, a hidden magical shopping street. They visit Gringotts Wizarding Bank, where Harry learns about his inheritance and retrieves a mysterious package for Dumbledore. Harry also buys his school supplies, including his wand, which is revealed to have a twin core to Voldemort's wand. Harry begins to grasp the extent of the magical world and his place in it. Chapter 6, The Journey from Platform 9 3/4. Harry boards the Hogwarts Express at King's Cross Station by entering Platform 9/4. On the train, he meets Ron Weasley, a kind but poor boy, and Hermione Granger, a brilliant and talkative girl. Harry also encounters Draco Malfoy, who tries to befriend him, but Harry dislikes Draco's arrogance. The friendships and rivalries established during this journey set the tone for Harry's life at Hogwarts. Chapter 7, The Sorting Hat. At Hogwarts, the first-year students are sorted into 4 houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. The Sorting Hat places Harry, Ron, and Hermione in Gryffindor. Harry learns more about Hogwarts history and the significance of the house system. He also meets the staff, including Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, and the Potions Master Snape, who seems to dislike him immediately. Chapter 8, The Potions Master. Harry adjusts to life at Hogwarts, attending magical classes and making friends. He discovers Snape's hostility, which seems directed at him personally. During a flying lesson, Harry's natural talent for Quidditch, a magical sport, is revealed when he retrieves a wayward Remembrall. This earns him a spot on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. Chapter 9, The Midnight Duel. Draco Malfoy challenges Harry to a duel, but it turns out to be a trap to get Harry in trouble. While sneaking back to their dormitory, Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Neville discover a massive 3-headed dog named Fluffy guarding a trapdoor. Hermione's logical nature clashes with the boys' recklessness, setting the stage for their dynamic trio. Chapter 10, During a Halloween feast, a troll enters the castle. Despite initial friction, Harry and Ron rescue Hermione from the troll, solidifying their friendship. This chapter marks the trio's first major bonding experience and demonstrates their bravery and teamwork. Chapter Quidditch. Harry plays his first Quidditch match and helps Gryffindor secure a victory. However, his broomstick behaves erratically, leading Hermione to suspect Snape of trying to harm Harry. She disrupts Snape with a magical fire, saving Harry and raising questions about Snape's intentions. Chapter 12, The Mirror of Erised. Harry discovers the Mirror of Erised, which shows him the deepest desire of his heart, his parents. Dumbledore later explains that the mirror reveals desires, not reality, and warns Harry against dwelling on what he cannot have. Chapter 13, Nicholas Flamel, Harry, Ron, and Hermione investigate Fluffy and learn that it is guarding the Philosopher's Stone, an alchemical object that grants immortality. They also discover Nicholas Flamel, Dumbledore's old friend and the stone's creator. Chapter 14, Norbert the Norwegian Ridgeback. Hagrid acquires a dragon egg and raises the dragon, Norbert, in secret. The trio helps him smuggle Norbert away, but they are caught breaking rules and punished with detention. Chapter 15, The Forbidden Forest. During detention, Harry encounters a hooded figure drinking unicorn blood in the Forbidden Forest. Firenze, a centaur, saves him and explains that the figure is likely Voldemort, who is weak but seeking immortality. Chapter 16, Through the Trapdoor. Harry, Ron, and Hermione decide to stop Voldemort from stealing the stone. They pass a series of magical challenges, each testing their skills: Fluffy's lullaby, a deadly plant, flying keys, a life-size chess game, and a logic puzzle. Chapter 17, The Man with Two Faces. Harry confronts Professor Quirrell, who is hosting Voldemort on the back of his head. Voldemort seeks the Philosopher's Stone to regain power. Harry fights Quirrell and is saved when his touch burns him. Dumbledore arrives, explaining that Harry's mother's sacrificial love protects him. Voldemort flees, and the stone is destroyed to prevent misuse. Conclusion: the school year ends with Gryffindor winning the House Cup, thanks to the trio's bravery. Harry returns to the Dursleys for the summer, knowing he has found a place where he truly belongs.
Thanks for listening. Join us next time for another incredible story. What book do you want to hear next? Goodbye for now.